Good morning, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of Coffee with Knight. And I'm here with my occasional co-host, the lovely Connor. So let's get this shared around. Oh, did I copy that? Did I copy that stream, Connor? Copy. We'll go here. COFFEEITHKNIGHT. I'll post that to Knightsmith. Bum, bum, ba-rum, bum. What do you think, buddy? All right, now let's try reposting this. Okay. Create post. Come on. Anyone in here yet? Ah, we have somebody in here. Good morning, Joe. Hey, Connor. Say good morning to Joe. No, you're gonna try and eat it. We don't eat the microphones. Let's see if we can get this shared around. If Facebook will cooperate. I know it's one of your favorite toys. Post. All right, let's get this shared around so people can see your sunshiny face. How's that, buddy? And share to a page. And no, we are still not made for kids. This one just happened to hop on with me. So how's everyone doing today? It's a fantastic day. See? And Joe D says, good morning, Connor. So let's hop over to the chat screen, guys. Hope you all have a lovely cup of coffee. See, I have no idea why, but this kid, he has like $400 worth of toys. His three favorite toys are the tags on his playmat, a silicone pot handle thing, and a funnel. Let's see. Joe, not too shabby, finished a website yesterday. Sweet. That is fantastic news. Let's see here. Nope. That is great news that you're done. My nephew was the same way. So I don't get it though. Like, dude, you have hundreds and hundreds of dollars of toys. You want the dollar store funnel? Buy him a toy and he wants the box. That's probably what's gonna end up happening, to be honest. Let's see how well this turns out. Oh. Boop. Boop. I don't know if we can give you this thing. This has hair all over it now. We've downgraded in price. I think this whole thing was like $4. I don't know if I want to let him alone with it though. Like while I'm here, it's probably fine. I don't know how well these pins are in. Let's see, the best part is when you're older, you can bust this out and show them. Yes! That'll be first date payback. Oh. Sounds like the wife and mother-in-law are back and they have breakfast. Let's fill him up with clamps before I bring him back upstairs. All right, guys, give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. You're a porcupine now, kiddo. All right, I'm back. Oh boy, that was fun. I got a few glances on that one. Little clips. These things aren't. You could leave these on all day, they wouldn't do any damage. But that was funny. Little porcupine. All right. So yesterday, went to my meeting. That went fine. Have another one on Thursday at 10 o'clock. So I'll only be able to hop on here and say hello for like 5 minutes. So I still intend on doing the live stream, even if it is only going to be 5 minutes, just to sit down, say hi, whatever. Other than that, yesterday was great, actually. Cut out a shit ton of masks. Like dozens of these things. So now it's just time to, go through and assemble everything. Which is fine. The assembly's the hardest part. If I do it, process style, it won't be so big. Did you trim your beard? No. I did not trim my beard. It is nice and long. I do cut out my lips. And I do line the top of my beard. I trim this area in here because it only grows short and raggedy. And I do shave the bottom of my neck. But no, I do not trim my beard. It's kind of an odd question. Why'd you ask that? I mean, I put product in it this morning, so it's laying a little differently than normal. Usually I don't have the time to put stuff in it. My face is all blown out again. In reality, I should trim it because I have about 5 or 6 different hairs, and each one has a different growth speed. Sides look shorter. No. The front just grows a little faster than the rest of it. That's all. But I should trim the front of it up a little bit, maybe back to here. But what happens is you have different hairs in your beard that make it up, and they all grow at different speeds. They're all different thicknesses. I have a few beard hairs that are thicker than pencil lead, like standard pencil lead, which is kind of incredible when you think about it. But you know, they grow super slow. And then I have thinner hair, which makes up the majority of my beard, which grows much faster. And each type of different hair also has its own different color. You can see there's some grays, you can see there's a lot of red, a lot of black, some blonde. So it all just grows different lengths and different speeds. So in order to make it look more full, you need to trim it back. Also, one trick to making your beard look nicer as you're growing it out, when you're doing like your neck and underside, you want to keep this nice and you want to make it look like this is the front leading edge. In order to do that, you need to start trimming this stuff back in here until it's all at the same length, so it all comes down all at the same time. Otherwise it looks raggedy. See how that looks like it's a solid thing? So, good morning, Joey. You missed the kiddo. We ended up covering him in clamps. You know, normal stuff. But my beard mat. I've been having such trouble saying words the last like 3 days. I was wondering how people did that. Yeah, so you just kind of trim it back until, because normally it'll grow like this, like that. So, and you want it to grow either like this or like this. So you need to trim it so that this stuff comes out, and so it looks better. Doesn't really change anything. It just makes it appear slightly nicer, which is half the reason people grow beards, is they look nice. Well, it sounds vaguely horrifying. I had to make a call, so sorry about that. That's all right. I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you joined. Thursday is going to be another very short live stream. I have another meeting, but this one's at 10 o'clock, so I can only be on here for a couple minutes. Figured, stop in and say hi, at the very least. And that way I don't break my streak. Not going to be an hour, but better than nothing, yeah? I do have to say, I've been looking at my, I've been trying my best to avoid looking at my stats in YouTube for a few weeks. And now I kind of go back and look at them. They're kind of cool. So let me go. Studio. analytics. So I don't know if this is going to be my last week of live streaming or if it's going to be next week. Who knows? But yeah, your views are up is the first banner that pops up. Your channel got 2,310 views in the last 28 days. That's more than your 1,200 to 1,600 your channel usually gets. So things are cracking great. And there's almost 400 hours of watch time in the last 28 days, which is so cool. I wish I could do this every day. I think I was always on the fence about it, but live streaming is stupid. But I'm just thinking about it now and how much fun I'm having with it and how great it's doing for my channel. I think it'd be a great way to start my day every day. Ideally, put the kids to school, sit down, pop up the live stream, do my little doobly-doo here. When it's over, go over into the shop. Work in the shop for 4 or 5 hours. And come back inside, make some food, go upstairs, edit some video, check out my sales, wait for the kids to get home, and spend the evening with the kids and the wife. I think that's how I want to run my life, how I want to get it to run and look. Oh, thank you.
It's missing bites. They must have had rats.
Yeah, rats. Yeah. I haven't slept yet, so that's fine. Oh, so you'll appreciate this. Got a new mic and camera setup. Sweet. You're gonna have to show me what like what you did and what mic you have and what camera you have. And Joe, I am bad at that. I check my podcast analytics a lot. Well, here's the thing. You should keep a running monitor on them, but when you do something new, you shouldn't take a look at them at all for at least 2 weeks. Just to see what impact. It's the same thing as, if you have a kid and you don't notice how much they grow every day. But if you have a nephew, then you only see him once a month. Every time you see him, it's like, holy shit, he's 4 inches taller. What happened? And it'll give you a clear impression of what your change did, as opposed to seeing just little increments every day. Boiling water, frog in a pot of water type thing. And 'tis a fairly high jump. It is a huge jump from what my standard is. And I am so happy about that. Like, you don't even realize. Do lifetime. I mean, my highest normal view rate was between November and January, November 17th and January of 2018. Whereas averaging between 120 and 170 views a day. And from October, 28, 35, 44, 47, 55, onwards, 81, 78. So it's a huge decrease over the last couple of years, and a lot of that was coming to this rut. And doing this live stream is pulling me up out of that hard and fast. Like one day, I got 100 and... Let me see. Let me just pop in the last 3 months. Like one day I got 212 views. That's more than almost anything else I've ever gotten except for the announcement of my kid. 85, 89, 116, 117, 107. So you can see what, from 110 to 170 down to 20s. I'm starting to pull back up in a very fast amount of time too. So this whole live stream is doing wonders for me, for my channel, also for my mental health. Having a schedule, having to come down here every day, and interacting with people, it really makes so many things so much easier. Having this regular interaction. I have food in front of me. What am I doing not eating? I'm talking. What is wrong with me? These Danishes and stuff. You should definitely be proud. I kind of am. I did it on a whim. And that whim paid off. And I'm so happy that it did. Because it's been a lot of time sitting down here in these chairs talking with you guys. Does wonders for the rest of us too, I bet. At least for me. I'm glad it does, Joey. At the end of the day, I'm glad I'm able to boost my analytics and stuff. Ooh. And it drives me closer to financial independence and all this other stuff. That's not why I did these live streams. At least that's not the main reason I did the live streams. The main reason is I wanted to do something fun. Reach out, connect with people. Just give people a little bit of normalcy, a bit of a schedule. Things kind of suck right now, and having a schedule, having that normalcy, usually does wonders for people. So, wow, that got kind of heavy. Anyways, I'm glad it helps you. Joe, yeah, I've enjoyed these. We ran in similar circles in college, but we really didn't know each other. So it's been cool getting to know you through these things. Really, it has. Honestly, I feel like you're one of my better friends just because, what is this, episode 40? 40 what? 47, 48? So over the last 2 months, we've hung out, for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. And we have a lot of same ideas, a lot of same interests, a lot of same ideals. So yeah, it's like you're one of my better friends at this point. And Joey, even if it violently disagrees with my work schedule, which leads me to falling asleep at like 6 or 7 a.m. Well, it's 48 now. 48, Jesus. I can't believe I've done 48 live streams just in a row. Pop, 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 pop. I can because there's the number. But Jesus, Plus 32 subscribers in the last month, or last 90 days. Yeah, some things are happening, guys. Some things are definitely happening. I'm looking at yesterday's video. The thumbnail caught me mid yawn. Oh, that's such a horrible look. That's such a horrible look for me. Oh boy, but it's my. 48 live streams. That's crazy. It really is hard to believe that. Yeah, a lot of the thumbnails aren't exactly flat. I didn't think they would be. Honestly, it doesn't tell me when it's taking the thumbnail, so I have no idea what I'm doing or when it is or what. So, meh. Oh, this morning's was awful too, but you get to see the kiddo, so maybe that helps things. 5 people are watching. Oh boy. Oh boy, 5 people. Ridiculous. Good danishes. Your thumbnail is pretty good from yesterday. It's both terrible and hilarious that YouTube auto-generates the picture. Oh, it's awful. It's just terrible. You should be able to change it. From what I recall, it generates 3 or 4. It generates 3 or 4 when there is when you upload. And then you also have the option to upload your own. However, when you're live streaming, it just does whatever the hell it wants. Unfortunately. And then I can change it in post if I really wanted to. But, yeah. It just does whatever it wants. There's a way to get it set. I don't want to pop open AutoCAD. There's a way to set it somehow. There's gotta be. But I don't know how to do that. And it's also kind of fun looking at how horrible I look on some of these live streams. Some of them are decent, and some of them are just, ugh. Half time I look like I'm stoned. Did you look at the one from Saturday? It looks like you're about to give someone the business. No, I didn't. Let's go back and take a look. Yeah. No, you motherfucker. You don't know what you're doing. That's funny. Yeah, my stuff is just littered with live stream. That's funny. And then a couple random project videos. Apparently they all have... Oh, only the first... Yeah, some of them have closed captioning. Interesting. Wonder why that is. I do not know. Interesting. Oh, there's my little buddy. From 6 months ago. He is so tiny. Oh my God, he's gotten big. And then there's all the nights, mornings commutes. Those are better than I expected they would be. I wish I could keep doing those. Oh my God, he does. Funny, right? I really did enjoy doing those nights morning commutes. They were fun. Where I just take one question and riff on it. Wow, a lot of these are awful thumbnails. That is not my first. My thing only goes back for 2 years. Interesting. On the videos, it only goes back 2 years. Wonder why that is. Strange. Must be a real good question if you can keep it going for your entire 5-hour commute. Yeah. That was for when I was only going from Clark Summit to Peckville, which is about 10-15 minutes. So I would grab a sandwich and just kind of bullshit to the camera. I had a thing that I set my camera up, and I would just read off the question, then start driving and talk to the camera. It was actually pretty fun, pretty cool exercise. Just sitting there just talking. Because I'll be honest, I very often just talk to myself while I'm in the car anyways. I'll have, "Good morning, Mike." I'll have, is that an I that you put into the chat? What the hell is that? What does that mean? I see you. Good morning, Laura. Welcome both. Hope you guys have a nice cup of coffee to enjoy. Connor was on this morning. You guys missed him. He was only on for like 5 minutes. But they went out to vote early. So I ended up watching them. They were running a wee bit late. Illuminati confirmed. I had a thought. I had a thought. Oh, morning commutes. So, here's my thought. If I am able to start doing this full time X-Files intensifies. Do you really want to know? During the summer, going out, did it hurt? Yes, it did. Did you see the smoke coming out of my ear? Thoughts. Going out, walking out into the woods with some camera gear, once or twice a week, and finding a log or finding a stream, sitting down, setting up, smoking a pipe, and answering your questions. If I'm ever able to do this full time. Maybe do that as that'll be the Manliness Monday, for when it's just me and I don't have a guest. Maybe I'll do that or something. I don't know. But I think that'd be kind of cool. Hike out into the woods, shoot a few videos, smoke a pipe, maybe bring a little camp stove so I can make my coffee. A little French press. Because I'm fancy like that. I think that'd be fun. And even if I do have a guest, go for a hike, shoot some videos, talk for a bit. Because there's so much in the woods that you can talk about and so much you can film and see. Even if it's the same trail every day, there's always new things to see, new animals, new critters, new bugs, new foliage. Things are fallen, moved, everything. It's always changing, always living, always breathing. I think that's a great environment to talk about, talk in. This has almonds on it. I think that would be really good, really fun. And then you could see progressively over the years as I spiral into my own madness. Walking out into the woods every day, talking to a camera, alone in the woods, making coffee. Because you can't just make coffee at home and take it with you. No. Oh, no. I have to do a cinematic shot of me making my coffee every morning. And if I can live stream like that, that'd be great. However, I think it'd be kind of fun if I could kind of produce that video a little bit. Shots of hiking out into the woods, setting everything up. Maybe even do like a little meta. Have a camera set up to watch me set up the camera that I'm going to be shooting myself on. That'd be kind of funny, kind of fun. I actually did that for the channel intro. I need to redo that channel intro, but I think that was a good idea. If you haven't seen it, go back and take a look at it. I think it was a lot of fun for me to do things like that, and I didn't know how to add music at the time, otherwise I would have. It's just silent for like 30 seconds. But I had fun with it. So something kind of like that. I mean, you've been documenting the spiral for 48 days now. Longer than 48 days, because you don't forget, there's no Sundays. I haven't shot a Sunday. So it's more like, 55 or 56 days of just my descent into madness. Ooh, kind of hurt my back. Sometimes I sneeze hard enough that I throw up my upper back. I'm getting to be old. Which means you did not document that day, and as such, it's skipped. Yes, that whole day never happened. All my Sundays, fleeting memories. One day of sanity. Oh no. There is no days of sanity. Not with me. When I commit, I commit. That sneeze froze your stream. Oh boy, stronger than I thought. I'm not getting anything yelling at me on my end. Though I am getting some telemetry back. Interesting. I don't know. I don't know. Started watching Frozen 2. Frozen 2 this morning with the kid. I love those Frozen movies. I know a lot of people give them grief because of who the hell knows. But I think they're a ton of fun. I don't know. Could just be my daily dose of not working, thanks, Service Electric. And that's how I feel about the second Aladdin movie. Prince of Thieves or the live action Aladdin movie? I'm still not sure which one you're talking about, Joe. Are you talking about the one that had Will Smith in it? Or are you talking about, Prince of Thieves? I think Return of Jafar was the third? I'm not sure. I don't remember this now. I need to take a look. I'm very. Wait, whoa! There's also a TV series. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I completely forgot this. I'm sure I watched it at some point. I completely forgot that ever happened. Huh. The live action with Will Smith was okay. I wouldn't say it's garbage. And honestly, they had some pretty big shoes to fill. So I think for what they did a good job. I'm not saying I'm a fan of it, but I think for what they did, they did a good job. Aladdin was your jam as a kid. All right. Yep, I liked watching Aladdin. But as far as stuff in that kind of, as a Toy Story child, it's only slightly not as garbage as the fake 3D Lion King. I haven't seen that yet. One thing that I always lived for as a kid, cartoon-wise. Now, I liked watching all the old cartoons. I liked watching, Speed Racer. I liked watching the old Johnny Quests. Those were a ton of fun. Godzilla Jr. But my favorite out of all those cartoons, and I have no idea when or where it took place or what, but it was the Pirates of Dark Water. That show was the shit. So cool. Hands down, awesome show. And Joey, which was coincidentally the only reason I played Kingdom Hearts. I played it because it was popular and it looked fun, and it was. And don't waste my time. I don't know. I might watch it with a kid. I spent a lot of time suspended in 3rd grade. Watched a lot of Tom and Jerry. A lot. Well, they were good. I also remember when Disney opened up the Disney Vault and they brought out the original Mask of Zorro series. So good. I watched that whole thing. It was like in middle of the night. They had it. They opened it up, and they played Zorro for like a month. Just episode after episode after episode after episode for like 3-4 hours every night. So good. I had so much fun doing that. Watching the original Zorro. Arabian nights like Arabian day. I'm an idiot. But apparently you guys love it, so that's gonna be stuck in my head all day. Another Arabian Nights. I am sad with the new live action that they that they didn't have all the same songs. That kind of did bug me. They changed things and I was like, Joe, I remember that. Good. Someone does. No one else knows about that. Like everyone I talk to, like, what are you talking about, man? Do you remember Beast Wars? Yes, those were so cool. Beast Wars was awesome. Let me pull that up here. Beast Wars was cool. I swear I had all of them too. I remember Maskivore, the Hasbro YouTube channel has been live streaming episodes of G.I. Joe for the last few weeks. Cool. Watch out, boys. Here comes the nostalgia train. Woo woo. I'm a loser. I could sit and talk about old cartoons for hours. I actually thought about doing a podcast on it. Well, maybe we should get together and do that. I remember the old G.I. Joe animated movie. I don't think I actually watched that. Yeah, I remember watching it. I remember nothing else about it. Oh boy. I think that'd be fun. Sitting down and talking old cartoons with you on camera. Could have a lot of fun with that. Ooh. Bum, bum, ba-da, bum, ba-da, ba. There was another cartoon I watched, and I can't remember almost anything about it other than I loved it. And the whole premise of it was you had to unlock these creatures from these stone tablets in like these temples. And one of them looked like Sully from Monsters, Inc. I wish I could remember what that was. Because I remember it was a really good show. Yeah, I don't think I'll... A lot of things I remember that I'm never able to find, unfortunately. Yeah, you got me there. What was the Monsters, Inc. question? Okay. Actually, Ryan, good morning, by the way. I remember watching this with you. It was a show, it was a kid's show, it was a cartoon about, I forget exactly what it was about, but Monster Rancher, maybe. You had to unlock these monsters from like stone tablets. They were about the size of a dinner plate. You had to go into these temples and stuff. And I remember one of them looked sort of similar to Sully from Monsters, Inc. Let me see if that... Yes! Oh my god, yes! But I remember the show being so much better than this. Oh, actually, I guess these are all like fan stuff. Golem. Yep. No, that's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. Ah, that is so awesome. And of course, as soon as you click on it, there's so many different Rule 34 things that, oh boy, oh jeez. I remember the yellow eye thing from Monster Rancher. Could be Mike Wazowski. Could be it, but the Shuzo, whatever it was. It wasn't Mike Wazowski. It only had like one leg and a tongue. Didn't have arms and legs. And yay, my ridiculous memory of cartoons helped. It did. So I need to find where I can stream that and watch the piss out of it. What he has done, Joey, is brought back a precious memory of my childhood. So, fuck off. Oh, that's the end of the coffee. Yep. Gotta be doing a lot of moving and shaking today, guys, so this is a fantastic way to start my morning. Thank you so much. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for having fun with it. Thanks for just hanging out. This is great. Rule 34, yes. Which immediately got corrupted by Rule 34. Yeah, well, I'm kind of used to that at this point. Let's be honest. There's not a whole lot that can't be uncorrupted anymore. Well, what you gonna do, right? You sit back, you laugh, and hopefully you remember the good things for what it was. This is a good morning. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Hopefully, I'm going to have some updates on a few things for you tomorrow. Good updates. A lot of progress updates tomorrow, hopefully. We'll see, but hopefully. Like I said, I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for helping me make this world better. One kerf at a time. Y'all take care.